Hi guys, this is Dawn with Furtastic Friends, and today I'm coming to you with a recipe. And today's recipe is not mine. I saw this recipe made on Catherine's Plate channel, and she made Philly cheesesteak pizza. Oh yes, I have been wanting to try to make this for the longest, because I have ordered it from Domino's in the past and would love to have made it myself. And she made it on her channel and it looked so easy. So now I'm going to try to do it on my channel. So here we go. And here's the ingredients that you need. You need steakum, or the equivalent of the thinly sliced frozen steaks. You need some oil. You need some butter. You need some thinly sliced onion, either like half of a large or a small onion thinly sliced. Normally you would use some green bell pepper. I love green bell pepper, but green bell pepper does not love Miss Dawn, unfortunately. So I will be using mushrooms and a few of these small little sweet peppers for some color. You will also need some mozzarella and provolone shredded cheese. And then for your white sauce that goes on your crust, because you will be using a pizza crust here, I'm using a thin crust in the can. You will need some heavy whipping cream or regular whipping cream. You will need some garlic. You will need some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. You will also need butter for that as well. And then some salt and pepper to taste. Okay, guys? That's all you need. Let's see if we can put this together and come out with a tasty Philly cheesesteak pizza. Let's get started. We first have to do our sauce. Okay, guys. The first step, it says that you need to make your sauce for the pizza, the white sauce, because you need to make it and set it aside to cool to put on the pizza. So I've already added my cream, butter, and garlic. And now I'm going to add my half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And I'm using a quarter measuring cup, so I need to measure 2 of these. And basically, you just heat this and cook it until it's cooked down and thickened. Ooh, I can smell that fresh garlic. And I also already added a pinch of salt and a little bit of pepper. Oh my goodness, this is looking so yummy. Okay guys, it looks like it's almost done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cooking this and setting it to the side to let it cool. And this will be the sauce for the pizza. And now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next step, which is pre-cooking our crust and then getting our veggies ready to cook along with our steakums. Okay guys, now we need to saute our vegetables. And please forgive me, I'm having serious camera problems today, and it is really on my last nerves. Okay, I've got 1 tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of oil in the pan already. So I'm going to go ahead and get my onions. And those little sweet peppers. Because as much as I love green peppers, they don't love me. And my mushrooms. And while these are cooking down just a little bit, I am going to take my 7 little steakums and I am going to cut those into bite-sized pieces and get those ready to throw into the pan when my veggies are done cooking. This is actually the first time I am cooking in over a week. I was so sick last week that I just did not do any cooking whatsoever. I ate soup, and luckily, because I do freezer meals, I was able to take a couple things right out of the freezer, just defrost them and just go from there. I'm going to add me just a little bit of salt and definitely a little pepper. Okay, it looks like it's about time to throw in my steakums, because these will continue to cook with the steakums in there too. And all I did was take the steakums and cut them up into about 6 pieces. I cut them in half, and then I cut each half into 3 pieces so that they would cook down into smaller pieces. I've got my sauce over here cooling. I've got my oven preheating at 400 degrees. And I just need to spray my cookie sheet for my pizza dough. So let me do that real quick. Okay guys, I'm going to let that finish cooking down and I'll be back. Okay guys, our topping, our Philly cheesesteak is done. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off the eye. But I forgot to stick my crust in the oven and pre-cook it for 8 minutes. So it's in the oven now. I'm going to go ahead and let that cook for 8 minutes and then come back and assemble our pizza. So when that's done pre-cooking for 8 minutes, I'll be back. Okay guys, now it's time to finish our pizza. And again, please, I apologize. I do not know what is going on with my camera. But here goes the white sauce that we made earlier. Maybe you can tell in my voice that I am beyond frustrated right now. Yes, I'm winded because I have just done some serious screaming because I do not know what is wrong with this thing. I mean, I've already lost my tablet because it died, and now my camera is acting up. I'm at my wit's end. Okay, so now if you don't want to make your own white sauce, Catherine says you can use Alfredo sauce, you know, out of the jar or out of the can. But, you know, if you have a few minutes and you have the ingredients, you know, it's well worth it. And as you can see, this was the perfect amount to put on the pizza. Okay, now the next step will be cheese. Woo! So we're going to put a layer of cheese down before we put the Philly cheesesteak. And then we'll add a little more cheese. And I've probably mentioned it before, but this is a mozzarella and provolone blend. Okay. And now, this is cooled some, so I should be able to handle it with my hands. Ooh, it's still a bit warm, but I mean not hot. And the other thing I like about making pizzas making pizzas yourself is that you get to control the topping. So if there's something you don't like, you don't have to put it on there. But if there's something you like a lot, then you get to put extra. So like, even though I do love green bell peppers, as I've become an adult, for some reason, I don't know if it's because of all my digestive problems, but they just don't like me no more. So instead of dealing with the pain, just like people who can't handle milk products, you just avoid it. Okay, and that made the exact amount I needed for my pizza, because there's nothing left over. And now just a little more cheese, and it will go in the oven. Okay guys, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sprinkle a tad more cheese on top, and then it's going to bake for about 10 to 12 minutes, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I just took it out of the oven, so it is, too hot. So let it cool down just a little bit, and then I will move it over to another pan so that I can slice it with a pizza slicer and get a little taste and see how it turned out. So when that happens, I'll be back. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but it looks so good. But I'll be back, guys. I've got to wait. Just let it cool down just a little bit. Okay, guys. I've moved the pizza over and I'm about ready to cut it up. Have some dinner. And first, I'll have a little taste to let you know. Is it good? So hold on. Okay. I've got me some pizza. And we're about to go in for a bite. Mmm. Oh yeah. That is super yummy. I'll be making this again. I will not order Domino's ever again. That is delicious. The only thing I might change is I might add a little bit more onion next time. But other than that, oh yeah, that's very yummy. Okay guys, you have got to check out Catherine Plate's channel, and you need to watch her video where she makes this. I will include a link to her channel in the description box, and you definitely need to check out her channel. She has some amazing recipes, and you will not regret following her channel. So guys, if you're new to my channel, I really hope you'll subscribe. And as always, love, hugs, and kitty kisses. Bye, guys.